Which reminds me, don't forget that the Sigma Iota Honorary is sponsoring a real old-fashioned clam bake at the beach tomorrow night. Just bring your student ID and fill up with all you can eat for only $3.75. Now that is a bargain, guys. Okay, Jake Mitchell will be sitting in here in a few minutes to keep this place alive. Before I sign off, guys, just remember, it is almost Friday. So what do you say we all celebrate? Woo!
You're gonna miss the good part.
Sure. I can't believe it. My son, the disc jockey.
It's pretty good, isn't he?
Certainly sounds like he's having a good time.
Hey, today a small radio station. Tomorrow, Tom Brokaw. Move over.
Well, he sure sounds confident. So,
Grown up?
Yeah.
Do I feel it seems like only yesterday coming in?
All right, Eden, all right.
I'm just teasing. Talking about us when we're kids is a God-given parental right. I think Mom could do about a half an hour on how I lost my first teeth. I think I might call her tomorrow. This evening.
Good. Good. Evenings are the worst times. During the day, you can keep busy, put your worries out of your mind, but when nighttime comes...
She doesn't seem to talk about being worried, but I'm sure she is. She's got to have a lot of feelings like, is the treatment working? Can the cancer come back?
She must feel very alone.
Sure she'd love to hear from you.
Honey, I can't just call her out of the blue.
Yes, you can.
Eden, you know what I'm up against? She doesn't want me to know.
But you do know, so go ahead and tell her. I mean, she'll be angry at first, but at least she'll be talking and she won't feel alone anymore.
Honey, it's only going to make it worse. She's not going to trust me. What I say or what I do, she'll think I'm doing it out of pity.
How do you know that's how she'll feel?
Because that's how I feel.
Was that all you feel? Is pity?
No. More like the realization that life is too short. And I've wasted a great deal of mine already.
What was the most romantic thing that Daddy ever did to you? There are so many. We'll pick one.
All right, I remember a time that I decided I wanted to have a flower garden. I was going to be a little garden out back. But, of course, I went crazy. And I went out and I bought shovels and hoes and rakes and scads of seeds, almost all of them daisy seeds. And your father wanted Reuben to help me, and I said, no, I won't have any part of that. And I dug and planted and watered and mulched. I really just planted scads of seeds. I went absolutely crazy. And everyone really laughed at my magnificent obsession, but my green thumb knew no bounds. Wouldn't you know, Eden, they all came up. All my daisies bloomed. They were beautiful. I had them all over the place. Then we had probably the worst storm we'd ever had in 50 years. I got up the next morning, and they were gone.
Oh,
all of them were gone. They were washed away. My heart was broken. I didn't want to say anything to your father because you know him. He was busy, and he had an important meeting. And that was the day that you and Kelly were going to camp. So I thought, well, I'll just put this out of my mind and get the two of you ready for camp, which I did all morning. And that afternoon, I drove you to the bus. And when I came home, I put my key in the door, and I started to push the door open, and I couldn't get it open. It wouldn't budge. I kept shoving.
What was wrong?
Daisies. Daisies. Thousands of daisies in the atrium. They were everywhere. They were in pots and baskets and hanging. The place was filled with them. And your father was standing in the middle of all these daisies with one in his hand.
Oh, Mama, how beautiful.
We stayed all night right there. Oh, it was wonderful. And I always thought,
What?
maybe Ted happened that night.
It's so good to know how much joy was between you.
We had so much.
Kind of makes you think it could be like that again, doesn't it?
I didn't know you were working tonight.
I'm not. I'm having dinner with my mother.
Oh, great. You look wonderful as usual.
Thanks.
Give her my regards.
Cruz?
Yeah,
About the other day,
the other day.
you followed me home.
You knew?
I can't say that I didn't want you to come through the door, because I did. I wanted it with all my heart. But you made a choice. I respect that.
It wasn't easy, you know?
Yeah, I know. Look, I know this isn't the first time that I've ever said this, but I mean it. I We'll try to stay out of the way. I'll try to stay out of your life. It's not going to be easy to try to make a life without you. But I'm going to try.
You can be happy without me, Eden. I know you can. You have a lot. You deserve to be happy. I want you to be.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
For what?
For helping me do the right thing.
Not me. You would never do what wasn't right. That's why I fell in love with you.
I would tell you why I fell in love with you. I'd tell you all the reasons. Except I can't count that high. You have a lot to give. Don't hold it back. You gotta find something with somebody. Just make sure that he's worthy of you.
I can't really talk about this anymore.
I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Good night. Yeah.
Well, that's it, ma'am. You must have cleaned out the whole county.
They're just beautiful. Thank you very much.
Well, enjoy.
I will. Thanks.
What is all this?
Daisies.
I know the daisies, but what they...
Don't you remember?
Oh, my. Yes, I remember. How did you know about that?
How do you think?
Such a long time ago. I'm surprised that she ever remembered.
Some things you don't forget.
You're right, honey. Some things you don't forget.
There's a phone call for you in the bar.
Excuse me. Give me a minute.
Santana?
Yes?
Could I talk to you for a minute? I know you must hate me.
I don't hate you, Eden.
Or resent me then. But I don't blame you. I've taken a lot of Cruz's time lately. I've monopolized him, in fact, when he should have been with you and Brandon.
What is your point?
My point is that I'm not going to do it anymore. I was frightened of Kirk, and I needed Cruz. And I'm just trying to tell you that it was me. I'm the one that got him involved in all of this.
I don't think Cruz was all that reluctant.
Santana, I needed him. And almost out of habit,
Habit has nothing to do with it, Eden. You were still in love with him, and you're in love with him now.
I told Cruz tonight I'm not taking away anyone's husband. Consciously or unconsciously, Santana.
You can't take away a man's heart when it already belongs to you.
That's not true. Cruz made his choice. He chose you.
Beauty is so touching, isn't it?
Excuse me. I have to go if you need anything.